The rooster crows. It is a sharp, piercing sound cutting through the quiet of the pre-dawn light. Slowly the village begins to stir. Smoke curls lazily from chimneys, a testament to early rising fires. A dog barks in the distance, and somewhere a baby cries. Even before the sun peeks over the horizon, the air thrums with life, with the promise of a new day. This is the symphony of dawn in the village, a symphony that plays out every single day, a familiar and comforting rhythm to life. The air is still cool, but there's a hint of warmth that promises a hot day ahead. The farmer takes a deep breath, savouring the fresh air, so different from the city's fumes. He can smell the damp earth, the scent of wood smoke, and the faint sweetness of dew-laden grass. It is a heady mix, one that fills him with a sense of peace and anticipation. Another day has begun, and with it another opportunity to work the land, to provide for his family, to be a part of this timeless cycle of life. The day starts early for a farmer. There's no time for a lie-in, not when the sun dictates the rhythm of life. The farmer washes his face in cool water drawn from the well, the refreshing splash chasing away any lingering sleep. His movements are quick and practiced as he dresses, pulling on worn but sturdy clothes, each item imbued with the memories of countless days spent under the open sky. He gathers his tools, each one an extension of his own two hands. There's the well-worn hoe, its handle smooth from years of use, and the sturdy shovel, its blade gleaming faintly in the morning light. He checks the rope on his bucket, ensuring it's strong enough to draw water from the well. These are the tools of his trade, the implements that connect him to the land, that allow him to coax life from the earth. They are more than just objects, they are companions, silent partners in the daily dance of farming. The walk to the field is more than just a journey. It's a ritual. It's a chance to greet the day, to acknowledge the world around him. As he walks, the farmer's eyes scan the landscape, taking in the subtle changes that mark the passage of time. He notices the way the light filters through the trees, the dew sparkling like diamonds on spider webs, the first tentative blooms on the wild rose bushes. The path he takes is well trodden, a testament to generations of farmers who have walked this same route before him. Along the way, he encounters his neighbours, fellow farmers beginning their day. There are greetings exchanged, news shared, and jokes cracked. These brief interactions, though simple, are the lifeblood of the village, a reminder that even in their solitary work they are part of something larger than themselves. The morning sun stretches higher in the sky, casting long shadows across the field. The farmer sets to work, his movements efficient and practiced. He knows his land intimately, understands the language of the soil, the needs of each plant. He bends over his crops, inspecting them with a careful eye, checking for signs of pests or disease. His touch is gentle as he weeds around the delicate seedlings, ensuring they have enough space to grow. He feels the weight of the earth in his hands as he tills the soil, preparing the ground for new plantings. There's a deep satisfaction in this work, a sense of purpose that transcends the simple act of planting and harvesting. It's about nurturing life, about being a steward of the land, about playing his part in the timeless cycle of nature. The sun reaches its zenith, bathing the land in its midday heat. The farmer pauses for a well-deserved break, seeking refuge from the sun's relentless glare under the shade of a large tree. He wipes the sweat from his brow, his muscles aching pleasantly from the morning's labour. The simple act of resting, of allowing his body to recover, feels like a luxury. He's joined by his fellow farmers, and the air fills with the sounds of their laughter and conversation. They share a simple meal of bread, cheese and fruit, each bite infused with the flavours of the earth, a testament to their hard work. This midday break is more than just a time to eat. It's a time for community, for sharing stories, for strengthening the bonds that tie them together. It's a reminder that they are not alone in their labours, that they are part of a network of support and camaraderie. As the sun begins its slow descent, Casting long shadows across the land, the farmer turns his attention to the task of irrigation. Water is the lifeblood of the land, the essential element that sustains all living things. With careful precision, he channels water from the nearby stream into a network of ditches, ensuring that each plant receives its fair share of this precious resource. The air is filled with the gentle murmur of flowing water, a soothing sound that speaks of life and renewal. He works methodically, patiently, ensuring that every corner of his land is nourished. There's a deep satisfaction in this act, in knowing that he is providing his crops with the sustenance they need to thrive. As the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange, pink and purple, the farmer prepares for the evening harvest. The air is cooler now, and a gentle breeze rustles through the leaves, carrying with it the scent of ripe fruit and vegetables. The day's work is drawing to a close, but there's a sense of satisfaction in the air, a feeling of accomplishment that comes from a day spent in communion with the land. He gathers the fruits of his labour, carefully placing them in baskets. Tomatoes, plump and red, glisten in the fading light. Cucumbers, cool and crisp, promise refreshing bites. And the corn, its golden kernels bursting with sweetness, stands tall and proud. These are the tangible rewards of his hard work, a testament to his dedication and care. With the day's work done, the farmer begins the walk back to the village, his steps a little slower now, his shoulders carrying the weight of the day's labour. He pauses at the top of a hill, looking back at the land he has tended with his own two hands. The setting sun casts a golden glow over the fields, painting the landscape in a soft, ethereal light. He takes a deep breath, filling his lungs with the cool evening air. He can smell the damp earth, the scent of wood smoke from the village below, and the faint sweetness of honeysuckle that grows wild on the hillside. It's the smell of home, of belonging, of a life lived in harmony with nature. He thinks about the day that has passed, the tasks he has completed, the challenges he has overcome. He feels a sense of deep contentment, a quiet pride in the knowledge that he has played his part, that he has contributed to the sustenance of his family and his community. The village is bathed in the soft glow of twilight as the farmer returns home. The air is filled with the sounds of children playing, their laughter echoing through the narrow streets. He smiles, his heart warmed by the sight. There's a comforting familiarity to this scene, a sense of continuity that transcends the passage of time. He steps inside his home and he is greeted by the aroma of dinner cooking, a simple but nourishing meal prepared by his wife. He sits down at the table, surrounded by his family, and for a while the outside world fades away. They share stories of their day, their voices mingling with the clatter of cutlery and the crackling of the fire. It's a time for connection, for laughter, for strengthening the bonds that tie them together. As darkness falls, the farmer steps outside for a moment, drawn by the allure of the night sky. The stars are out in full force, twinkling like diamonds scattered across a velvet cloth. He takes a deep breath, filling his lungs with the cool night air. The world is quiet now, the sounds of the day replaced by the gentle chirping of crickets and the distant hoot of an owl. He stands there for a long time, lost in his thoughts. He thinks about the day that has passed, the challenges he has faced, the triumphs he has celebrated. He feels a surge of gratitude for the simple things in life, for his family, his community, the land that sustains them. He knows that tomorrow will bring new challenges, new tasks. But for now he allows himself to simply be, to find peace and solace under the vast expanse of the night sky.